All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live from Brewer High School, where we're watching inter-squad softball. 7th grade and 8th grade middle schoolers getting together. First game of the evening going to be Team Grit versus Team White. Your pitcher for Team Grit is going to be number 6, Avery Welch. First in the lineup, number 11, Ella for Team White. And she's going to take a swing at that one and miss, and your count now is 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's going to call a strike down on the bottom inside corner of the strike zone there. Ella behind the count now, 1-2. And that's going to be a little bit too far inside, even up the count, 2-2 now. And there, she's going to pop one back at us here. And that's going to be a foul ball. And she will see another pitch. Sun is about 30 minutes or so from going down. Got a nice breeze coming out from the west, southwest. Great evening for softball, ladies and gentlemen. And a swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Are they going to throw to first to get her? And no. Let's see if that's an official drop third. Yes, that is a drop third. And she will be safe over at first on the drop third and the error at first. All right, Peyton hitting number 2 for Team White. She's going to take a ball on the outside. Got a runner at first, no outs. And there's one that finds its own, bringing the count 1-1 now. And a little too far inside. There goes Ella to second. She will be safe on the stolen base there. No throwdown. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Peyton. And a little too high for a ball 3. Peyton ahead in the count now, 3-1. 10 pitches now thus far for Avery. And that's going to be outside, and Peyton will get the free walk. And Team White has 2 runners on now, with number 9, Claire, coming up in the box, hitting in the 3rd spot. No outs. Team White threatening now. Got a runner in scoring position over at 2nd. And it'll be outside for ball 1. See, we got 3 viewers on the stream so far. One of them is me. And I swing and a miss. Strike 1. All runners will advance on the stolen base to 3rd. Now Team White has 2 runners in scoring position at 2nd and 3rd. For the other 2 of you watching the stream, do us a big, huge favor and smash that like button for me. Helps the algorithms out on the YouTube channel. Two balls and 1 strike now on Claire. Showing bunt. And she's going to foul it back, even up the count, 2-2. And he's going to call a strike 3, looking down at the bottom left-hand corner. That will be the first out of the top of the half inning. Next hitter is going to be, well, I've got number 22, Ava, but this is number 19. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. And there's one drilled out in the middle. Is she going to catch it? Nice catch. And they will get the double play. And that will be it. Great play by the center fielder out there. And we'll scratch that down as an 8 line out drive there. Threw back to second to get the third out. No harm, no foul, no damage done. Defense comes through for Avery. And we'll head to the bottom of the first inning, 0-0. All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back at the action. Bottom of the first inning, Team Grit versus Team White. Starting pitcher for Team White is going to be number 25, Peyton. Leadoff hitter for Team Grit is going to be Juliana Castarino. And she's going to take a ball one down low there. And a big swing and a miss, strike one. And Cosette has played quite a few seasons with Juliana out there, number 13. Got a small package, but she's got power. She gets a hold of one just like that one out in the left center gap. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Right when I was talking, there you go. I proved my own point. She's in there with a stand-up double. Great shot, kid. All righty, your next batter, number 6, Avery. She's got a runner in scoring position already with Juliana at second. And that'll be outside, getting away from the catcher. Juliana's going to advance to third on a pass ball. Avery takes ball one there. And that'll be high for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now. Runner in scoring position over at third. Sun's starting to settle. It's starting to feel really good out here. Nice little breeze. About 12 miles an hour. And he's going to call a strike there. That was a good pitch to hit. Avery's got a 2-1 count on her now. And that'll be high. 3 balls and 1 strike is the count now. Avery looking to find a way on, maybe drive home the run from third. And she does get the free walk there. And Team Grit now has runners on the corners with no outs. And number 2, Silver or Ball. Coming up in the box now. Got runners on the corners, no outs. Great opportunity for her to maybe get an RBI. And she's going to take a swing at it and foul to the right side. Strike one. Got to be down low inside. Ball one. And that's going to be high for ball two now. Silver in ahead in the count, 2-1. Starting to get really nice and breezy. And she's going to take a stab out there and foul it over the right side. Bringing the count now 2-2. 2 strikes and 2 balls. And that's going to bring the count full. Avery's going to take off to second there on a stolen base with no throwdown. That'll eliminate the drop third strike over there with the first base occupied. Silver now with runners in scoring position of second, third, full count. And down inside, that's going to be ball 4. And Team Grit now has the bases loaded. With number 28, Nikki now coming up. Another kid here who possesses some power at the bat. I remember her when she played for Mr. Knotgrass's team. No outs. And aggressive first swing. Going to foul it over the right side. Strike one. Get a little in front of it there a little bit. A little late on the swing. And she's going to pop one over to second. That should be caught. Everybody gets back. Silver gets back to first, and that will be the first out of the inning. That would be Avery Welch, number 6. All right, we got number 27, Alexis, now hitting in the 5th spot. Only 1 out on her. Got the bases loaded. Still plenty of opportunity here for Team Grit. And she's going to try to swing one on the inside. Foul it down into the ground for strike one. And that'll be high for ball 1, bringing the count even, 1-1. And that's high inside, getting away from the catcher. Here comes the runner from third, Juliana, and she will be in comfortably. And they score themselves a run there. All other runners advance to second and third. And we'll scratch that down as a pass ball / wild pitch. And a big swing and a miss, bringing the count 2-2 now. 21 pitches now for Peyton out there, number 25 for Team White. Got runners in scoring position at second and third. And that's going to be down, getting between the catcher's legs, and Avery will score on the pass ball. That moves Silver to third base.
She's going to catch too.
All right, number 27, Alexis. Count is full, 3-2. Silver over at third base in scoring position, only 1 out. And that is ball 4, and she will get the free walk there. Peyton struggling just a little bit to find the zone. And we've got number 10, Autumn, now up in the box. Runners on the corners, only 1 out. This is 75-minute games, 4 runs per half limit, if you didn't know. So they've gotten half of that so far. Keeps the game moving. so plenty of girls can get in that bat or two. Autumn fouls that one over to the right side. Strike one. And she swings at what could have been a ball there, bringing the count 1-1. 25 pitches now for number 25, Peyton. Autumn's got runners at the corners. Only one out. And she gets a piece of that one. And she'll see at least one more pitch. And it's going to be high. Number 27, Alexis, takes off from first. No throw down to second. Don't want to risk the runner coming home from third. She'll be in there with a stolen base. Autumn with two runners now in scoring position. And she's going to foul one out of play. And she'll stay alive. See another pitch. She's got a... See, one ball and one strike.
They're texting me asking for a second baseman.
And she's going to pop it up out here in the stands.
Ileana, you can say no. It's up to you. You can say no. It's up to you.
And Autumn drills one out there. That's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to bring Silver home from third. Alexis moves to third. She'll be in there for a single RBI. All right. The go-ahead run to end the inning is at third. Number 2, Jaden, stepping up in the box, hitting in the 7th spot. Only one out on her. Got runners on the corner. Yes. First. And that's going to get away from her, and that will bring in the 4th run, and that will do it.
Nicole.
Jaden will come back in the next inning and finish her at bat. 31 pitches from Peyton. And we head to the top of the 2nd inning where Team Grid is leading Team White 4-0.
I don't remember how to do this. Reagan. Do you know how to work this? I don't remember this.
Let's see. All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the top of the 2nd inning. Team Grid leading 4-0 over Team White. Your next batter for Team White. It's going to be number 22.
And Jaden, that y'all been paging. Yeah. Neither one of them have showed up either week. So you'll make a note.
The concession stand has the note.
Okay, I'll go tell them then. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
All right, number 22 fires it off to the right side, Ava. All right, 1 ball in, 1 strike is the count.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike?
And that's going to be a little low for ball 2, bringing the count now 2-1. And that'll be in the dirt, getting away from the catcher between the legs, bringing the count now 3-1. Ava ahead in the count. And here comes the lights. And just barely missing the zone on the outside. And Ava will get the free walk.
Hey, do you know how to type it in like scores?
All right, I think your next batter is going to be Chanel. I'll get her number here in a second. And that's number 2. Takes in a big swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I'm trying to watch. Sorry. It's okay. I still love you.
Oh, could you wear that?
And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Behind the count, number 2 is.
I can do it. I just didn't know, like, how do you put the
And that's going to be high and tight inside. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. Runner at first, no outs.
I thought you were going to hang out in the dugout though.
And there's one that finds a zone, and she'll be down in strikes. And that'll be the first out of the half inning. Let's see. This is Skyler. Oh, she's going to hit one out to the right side. Foul ball. Skyler? Get her number here now on the next swing if she swings at one. And a big swing and a miss, strike 2. Behind the count, Ava will take the stolen base out there and she'll be safe. Skylie now with a runner in scoring position, 1 out on her. Behind the count, 0-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3.
She got out.
That's it. That's strike 3. Okay. Yeah, I can't help her. She must be new at the game. Gotta know your count, though. They all learn eventually. I think this is Mia. Number 4, it looks like. Taking a ball high. Got a runner at second. And it's going to be down and away, getting away from the catcher, and Ava will slide in and safely be at third on the wild pitch. 30 pitches now from Avery. Mia now with 2 balls and no strikes. Ooh, that's right down the pipe there. I got her number now, number 14, sitting on 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 1 strike. Correction. And that's one in the zone there, evening up the count, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch, runner at third. Down in the dirt, getting away from the catcher. She'll keep it in front of her. Keeping the runner at third at bay. Full count now on Mia. Avery's going to have to find the zone here with 2 outs. And she's going to walk her. And now Team White has 2 runners on the corners, and we will rotate to the top of the order. Number 11, Ella, coming up in the box. She reached on error her first time up back in the first inning. She's got a runner at the corners, 2 outs on her. And she's going to fire one to shortstop. Oh, she does not make the play. That's going to score a run. And she reaches on error again. We're going to have to scratch that down as an E6. All right, number 25, Peyton up. Runners at first and second, 2 outs on her. They have scored a run. That's going to be down low for ball 1. And that'll be down in the dirt for ball 2. Peyton ahead in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes. And that's down low inside. Peyton ahead in the count, 3-0. And both runners advance on stolen bases there. No throwdown. And she finds a zone there and brings the count 3 balls and 1 strike. And it's going to take a hack at it. Good pitch to hit. A little late. Brings it to full count now. Avery trying to get out of trouble here. With runners at second and third. Full count now. 2 outs. And she's going to drill it out in right field. Will that be caught? No, that's going to hit the ground and roll all the way to the wall on the right side. That's going to score 2 runs. That'll be a 2-run. And she's sending her, and she will come all the way inside for in the park home run. That's cute. All righty. And that will be 4 runs there.
That was Glover.
Peyton, yes. Peyton Lucas.
Are you telling him to fix it? Home got 4 in the bottom of the first. Visitors got 4 in the top of the second.
Mm-hmm.
Home team hasn't batted in the second yet.
Yeah, it's tied 4-4.
It's 4-4.
4 hits, 4 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, none left on base. We head to the top of the second inning. Bottom of the second inning, correction. 4-4. Yes. Maybe that'll help. I can hardly see. They're hitting hard, ain't they?
I'll take that. This is possible though.
We're gonna do this. Okay.
Oh, when I was working one time for last year's follow-up, the lady kept coming up to me at least like 4 times. She would even sit down. She stood right next to the door. I was like, oh.
Gianna, you are now in charge of music. Am I saying it right?
Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the bottom of the second inning. Number 2, Jaden's going to come in and finish her at-bat from the last inning, where Team Grit had a 4-run limit. It is 4 run limits per half, 75-minute games. And she will take a strike 1 looking.
Part of the USA.
No, we're doing laundry day.
And a swing and a miss, strike 2.
I don't know any of them.
This is Jaden, Jaden.
Okay, beautiful, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
He's helpful. Very helpful.
I just hate interrupting him.
I know.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will be the first out of the half inning. Alrighty, your next batter, number 50, Chloe. I believe it is.
But they look better than you.
No, this is going to be number 15, Natalie.
We're asking for the result, but what if it goes somewhere else? What if it goes somewhere else?
And she's going to pop one up here. Foul ball.
Awesome, so different because we're here. I'm gonna get on base. Oh,
And she'll get a piece of that one as well, but it's going to be fouled back for strike 2. Natalie, number 15, behind the count.
No. At 15.
And she's going to put a little dribbler right there in front of the pitcher. Thus, she got the speed to get there, and she'll get thrown out. Nice attempt. And that will be the second out. All right, now this is number 50, Chloe. And just not sticking to the rosters, kind of mixing them up a little bit down there. Coach is having little strategies going on. All right, she's going to get a piece of it. Foul it back, strike 1. And he's going to call a ball right below the knees. Bringing the count 1-1 now. 40 pitches now for number 25, Peyton out there for Team White. And strike 2, looking on the outside corner, skimming the edge of the strike zone. Game is tied 4-4, 75-minute games. And I'll swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it. Team Grit goes down 1, 2, 3. We will head to the top of the third, where Team Grit tied with Team White 4-4.
Team Blue and Team Gray, can you meet behind the first base dugout, please, for warm-ups? Team Blue and Team Gray. Fade it. Just unplug.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heading to the top of the third inning. We do got a pitch and change for Team Grit. Number 2, Silver's coming up in the circle. Next batter for Team White is number 9, Claire. 0 for 1 in the game, struck out her last time up. Going to try to lay down a bunt. That's going to roll foul. Strike 1. This is what I was going to do right here. Oh, try to lay down another bunt. That would have been a ball. Strike 2.
You can make sure there are coaches out there coaching them, as in our high school girls, because they're all still coming out right there.
And down low there, ball 1. Claire with a 1-ball, 2-strike count now.
Yeah, there's Lawson.
That's it?
Lawson. Austin and Joey's, that's it.
That'll be outside for ball 2.
That is it. I guess I don't want to coach. You should have told that little coach.
And she's going to pop her up.
She did.
Count is still 2-2. She'll stay alive to see another pitch. And she's going to foul tip that one, get a piece of it. And she'll stay alive for another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Claire is your leadoff hitter, hitting in the 3rd spot. And that's going to be down low, bring the count full now. 3-2. Claire trying to find a way on. Silver going to have to find the strike zone here. And she's going to fire to the left field, and that will drop for a base hit. And she's going to round first. That might roll all the way to the wall. Center fielder's going to come all the way over there and help her over there. And she's going to be inside for an in-the-park home run. Alrighty, your next hitter, number 19. I don't have a list. That's going to be down inside, ball 1. We're still working through the lineups, ladies and gentlemen.
They are not following.
No, they are not.
I've already texted them.
And if I had to guess, I know this might be, oh, this is Urias's daughter. What's her name? Ariel. Number 19. Oh, lays down a nice bunt. That's going to roll foul, though. Strike 2. Bringing the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is number 19, Ariel. 0 for 1 in the game thus far. She lined out last time to center field.
How do you spell her name?
I've got Abrielle. Urias. She's going to take a shot, get a piece of it, but she's going to foul it way deep over to the right side. Foul ball. Count still is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yes. But she's an add-on.
Ooh, deep inside. Even up the count 2-2 now. Oh, she's going to fire one out to center field, but it's caught for a line out. Same place she shot at last time. Good catch out there. And that's a first out. Next batter is number 22, Ava. 0 for 1 in the game. She walked her last time up back in the 2nd inning. No runners on, 1 out. And it's going to be high, wild pitch getting away from the catcher there. Pass ball, we'll call it. And down low inside, ball 2. There's a good pitch there right down the pipe. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Number 22, Ava, currently playing for the 12U Texas Prodigy team out in Weatherford. And she's going to fire one. She's going to find the gap. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. Oh, it takes a wild hop off one of the angles of the fence, and that's going to be a double. Here she comes around third, and they're going to hold her up for a stand-up triple. Good shot, kid. All right, number 2, Chanel now coming up the box 0 for 1. Struck out her last time, went up back in the second inning. She's got a runner in scoring position now at third. Chance to tie the game here. Ooh, just above the zone there. Ball 1.
I really like her motion. Very fluid.
That'll be high outside for ball 2. 20 pitches now for Silver. Number 2 out there for Team White. Silver bells. Ooh, good pitch there above the knees, bringing the count now 2-1. Yeah, it's going to be low inside. Chanel now ahead the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. Trying to find a way on. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2, bringing the count full. And nice pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is the second out of the half inning. Next batter now, number 9, Skyley coming up. Runner still settling over there at third base, looking to come home. Skyley 0 for 1 in the game thus far. Struck out her last time up back in the second inning. And she reaches high for a strike 1 there. 25 pitches from Silver thus far. In the circle for Team White. And that's a good pitch right on the outside edge, bringing the count 0-2 now. And she's going to get a piece of it. Staying alive. Kind of hits her in the arm there. Getting a taste of softball.
They need to play that song when people fell off the third strike. When you say, stand alive.
Yeah, I do that all the time at streams, the games. I do it in my announcing voice. I was like, and she fouls it off, staying alive. Aw, aw, aw. All right, count is 1-2. Runner at third, 2 outs. And down low, even up the count, 2-2. And Skyley now all of a sudden finds herself in a full count, 3-2. So we're going to have to find the zone here. Get out of this inning. He's got a runner over at third, the tying run with 2 outs.
Well, yeah, we need to have a separate message.
And there it is, strike 3 swinging, and that will do it. And Silver gets out of trouble. We will head to the bottom of the third. Team White lead now 5-4. And we will pause for the calls. Talk amongst yourselves. We'll be back in about 1 minute.
give her credit.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, almost a hit by a pitch there. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Next batter here is number 19, Reagan Kennedy. Going to take a ball down low, and we do have a pitch and change for Team White. Number 11, Ella, now in the box, and that's a nice pitch. Nice shot to shortstop. Oh, and the throw-in error down low. Peyton couldn't get to it, but the ball comes back, and Reagan will be safe on error. And we're going to have to scratch that down as an E6 maybe. Peyton maybe could have scooped it up. All right, number 13 heading to the top of the order now. Juliana Castorino, 1 for 1 in the game. She's going to take ball 1, and Reagan's going to take the stolen base. Off of a pass ball there, taking advantage of that. Now Team Grit, runner in scoring position with Reagan. And Juliana's going to pop it over to the left side. That's going to hit the fence. And she'll even up the count. Oh, 2 balls and 1 strike. 4 viewers on the stream, which means 3. Great to have you. Do me a big favor, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching the stream, smash that like button for me. Helps the algorithms out on the YouTube channel as we can continue to grow. And a little dribbler over to first base, and Peyton's going to get back to first, but that will move the runner to third. And she'll be out over there on the force. All right, let's see here. Reagan over at third in scoring position with 1 out. Number 6, Avery Welch. If there's anybody that can put it over the fence, this is one of them. And that'll be outside for ball 1. Bet Avery would like to get an RBI here.
I'll do it.
And she fires one deep out in right field, right center. That's going to hit all the way to the wall. It's going to score a run, and Avery's going to go ahead and challenge it and go to third. No throw to third, and she'll be in there with a stand-up triple RBI. Great hit, Avery. All right, your next batter now, number 2, Silver. 0 for 1 in the game. Walked her last time up back in the first. Has a runner at third base in scoring position with only 1 out. And she's going to take a hit by pitch. Going to take one for the team there. And she'll be on at first. Quick at bat. Number 28, Nikki now stepping up the bats. 0 for 1. Popped out her last time up over to second base. Only 1 out now. She's got runners on the corners. And an aggressive hit way deep over in right field out of territory. Foul ball. Strike 1. And she'll take a ball 1 down low inside. Getting away from the catcher a little bit. And Silver's going to take advantage of that and take a stolen base. And that's going to be down inside, ball 2. Bring the count 2-1 now on Nikki. She's got 2 runners in scoring positions now. Second and third. Oh, she wanted all of that one. Bet she wished she had that one back. Bring the count 2-2 now. Oh, a big swing and a miss. And it's going to be high outside, bringing the count full now, 3-2. And he's going to call strike 3 looking, and that will be the second out of the half inning. Next batter now, number 27, Alexis. 0 for 1 in the game, reached on a walk her last time up back in the first. 2 outs on her. Runners at second and third. It's a good stop by the catcher for a ball 1. Down in the dirt there. Alexis trying to extend this inning with runners on. Maybe get her an RBI or 2. Oh, that was behind her. Getting away from the catcher. Wild pitch. And Avery will come in and score. Oh, a throwing error. How's that happen? And both runners will score. On the throwing errors, we're going to have to scratch down a wild pitch for Avery coming in. Catcher tried to throw back to Ella. So we're going to have to say E1 maybe?
You have 5, 7 there. This one.
4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Man, a strike called there, evening up the count. 2-2. Or is that 2-1? We'll see on this next pitch here. Oh, nice pitch. Fouled it off to the right side. It's definitely 2-2 now. No runners on, 2 outs. Grit has increased their score 7-5 now over Team White. Oh, wow. He does not call that one. That was right down the pipe, maybe just below the knees from our vantage point. And that is ball 4. All right, sleep at the wheel a little bit I am. Next hitter hitting in the 10th, 6th spot. Number 10, Autumn. 2 outs on her, runner at first. And she'll pop it out to the right side, out of play. Foul ball. Strike 1. Yeah, it's a good pitch to hit right there to shortstop. Oh, she bobbles a little bit. Does she get it in time? No, she will be safe at first. Gosh, I hate writing errors down, but I'm going to have to scratch down the E6. All right, next batter, number 2, Jaden. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her last time up back in the 2nd inning. And she swings at a high one there for strike 1. She's got runners at first and second with 1 in scoring position. Hey, Jeffrey. How you doing, sir? Glad you can join us on the stream here for some middle school softball at the Brewer High School softball fields. Appreciate you hopping on, smashing that like button for me. All clean cut nowadays. I miss the wild, man. People think you're trying to get a job or something. Count is 2-2. And down low. And now Jaden finds herself in a full count. 3-2. And that is ball 4. And she gets the walk. And Ella loads the bases. That is 28 pitches thus far for Ella. With number 15, Natalie, coming in. 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 1-3 her last time up back in the 2nd inning. Oh, she pops her up. Are they going to get a glove on it and call it out? And Ella does get the catch for the 3rd out. And they finally get out of trouble. But the damage has been done. 3 runs come across. And we will head into the top of the 4th inning. Team Grit leading 7-5 over Team White. That is 3 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, with 3 left on base. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the last inning, heading to the top of the fourth inning. Team Grit leading 7-5 over Team White. Next batter for Team White is going to be number 14, Mia. And she's going to take strike one. And there's ball. 1 ball and 1 strike now is the count. And it'll be down low for ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike's the count.
Waiting.
There's one that finds a zone, bringing up the count 2-2 now.
They can't pitch the whole game.
I know.
You're
He
rotating.
told us a little once, so that's what we got.
Oh, good pitch there. And that's going to miss the zone, apparently right below the knees. Looked pretty good from up here. Bringing the count full, 3-2. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3.
You might not.
And Silver gets the strikeout for the first out. All right, rotating to the top of the order now. Ellie, 0 for 2, has reached on air both times. Has made contact with the bat and forced errors. And there's one to third. Reagan's going to fire over to first. And they get the throw out at first. Good play by the defense there. On a 5-3 for the second out. Next batter is number 25, Peyton. Oh, for 1 for 1 in the game. Walked the first inning. Had an in the park homer the second inning. Had some good spin on it. And hit just inside the foul territory and rolled over to the right side fence. She was quick enough to get around the bases and score. And taking a swing at that one, fouls it over to the right side. Strike 1, bringing the count 1-1 now. And that'll be high for ball 2. And there's a little chopper to first base. She's going to field it easily, and that will be the third out for a force over at first. 1, 2, 3. Team White goes down in order. And we will head to the bottom of the fourth inning, where it might be the last inning. Time is of the essence. No hits, no runs, no errors. None left on base. All right.
You have 7-5, right?
All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the fourth inning. Next batter is going to be Chloe. number 50 for Team Grid. And she's going to take a strike one looking on the outside there for number 22, Ava. We do have a pitch and change for Team White. Number 22, Ava, in now, getting in some work. And swing and a miss, strike two. Chloe finding herself behind the count all of a sudden. 0-2. And that's going to be outside for ball one. And right down the pipe there, strike three looking, and that will be the first out of the bottom half of the inning. All right, your next batter now, Reagan. Reached on error her last time up. And she takes a ball one. And that'll be ball two outside. Only one out, no runners on. And that's going to be ball three outside. Reagan way ahead in the count now, 3-0. Looking to find a way on. There's one that finds a zone, swing and a miss, strike one. Bringing the count now 3-1. And there's a shot to second base, easily fielded over to first for the second out of the half inning on a 4-3. We will rotate to the top of the order now. Number 13, Juliana Castarino. 1 for 2 in the game. Had a nice double in the first inning. Got forced out in the third inning on a little grounder. More than likely her last shot at getting something here in this game. She takes a big swing and a miss, strike one. And a swing and a miss, strike two. She's giving all she's got. She knows this is probably her last at bat of the game for this Monday night. And she'll take a ball outside, down and away. Count is 1 ball and 2 strike now. Probably the last at bat if this is an out of the game. We'll see what Juliana can do here. She takes ball 2 down low, evening up the count, 2-2. I'm not sure if it's finished the batter or finished the inning. And a swing and a miss, strike three, and that will do it. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Team Grit over Team White, 7-5. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes for the next game. Appreciate you hopping on with us. And I'll be signing off. We'll see you here in a bit.